So this is the last 30 seconds of the 10-minute recording of when my ex-husband was arrested on felony domestic violence and attempted murder charges in 2013. And this is why it is such a big deal. For those of you that have stuck around, I appreciate it.
My husband.
So what was happening in the last about 30 seconds in that video, they read him his Miranda rights and they arrested him. You can also hear the officers slightly having a conversation within earshot of me. I'm very surprised that my phone actually captured this much audio, but it worked great. The number one thing I will always say to domestic violence victims and survivors is documentation is your best friend. In this case, had the worst case scenario happened and he had done what he was planning to do that night and he had gotten away with it because if I hadn't have confiscated the ammo from him, I mean, it likely would have been that he could have claimed a self-defense thing because he was screaming to the neighbors. I mean, hopefully the neighbors were a little bit more aware to what was going on, because the police report said that they actually came downstairs and were witnessing what was happening outside of my bedroom window. Not sure why they didn't come in, but they just sat and watched. Also, the police report shows that, yes, there were scratches on him because prior to this, he had pinned me up against a wall and strangled me with my feet hanging above the ground. That was when, and the only thing I could do was scratch him to get him to let go. I then went outside in the parking lot of our apartment complex and I dialed 911 and he took the phone from me, hung up the phone, and then once I was back inside, he gave me the phone back and that was when I hit record. So documentation is your best friend as a victim. It may just save your life.